All right. Looks like everybody's here. The buses have arrived. The teams are fielding. And as Bootz said himself, Sleegy the man's not here. That sexy voice will not be fielding the field tonight. But it should still be a pretty good match. And here we go.
Oh, I
Spidey.
need to the audio. Yeah, go ahead. Go for it.
Bootz crossing it over, taking it to the other side of the Atlanta end. DocDrewskii himself centering it off the backboard right to Spidey in a quick shot. Turned aside by Manifest. Portland, a relentless attack here. 30 seconds into the game. The Panda Bears feeling out the journey right now.
Yeah, so far, a hot, quick attack coming out of Portland. Can't let up on that pressure. That's a great start for the journey.
A big demo coming in here on the backboard by Manifest, trying to take that backboard defense away. And Bootz firing a quick shot on net. DocDrewskii doesn't panic at all. Turns it aside and grabs the boost. Kind of jukes Manifest there. Still comes by and gets his booty on the back end. And Bootz fires a quick shot on. Turned aside by the journey.
Great physical play. Oh.
That one coming right down in front of the Portland net, but turned aside somehow. Spidey faking it, leaving it down. Slum. Quick shot. Stroud firing a weak shot on net. A little bit of back and forth now. The pace of the game has slowed down a little bit, and that one rings off the post, and Portland follows up with the goal. 1-0 Portland.
I was about to say, that's so unfortunate. I thought that first shot was on target. It's just
barely it did. It looked pretty good.
And then Stroud just... nothing he can do in that situation. Doc literally had the entire net to shoot from.
A great follow-up by the Journey, and they open the scoreboard against Atlanta 1-0 with about $1:30 into the game. Now they're on the attack here, firing it off the backboard. Great setup here for Bootz. He just misses, and two Portland players scramble to make the save and can't quite. Spidey. Big clear. Doc will have to follow this one on Bootz. Last man back. Gets beaten. This one could be danger for the Pandas. Slum feeling out. Fake challenging. This one cleared by Atlanta. Wow. Escaping by the skin of their teeth.
Oh, that's straight down.
Straight down, as you say. That's a dangerous ball coming down on top of an awkward defender.
Whew. Yeah, not much Doc can do in that situation. Unfortunate 50 for Portland right there.
That's got to be one of the worst. Gotta be one of the worst feelings in Rocket League. That ball coming straight down on top of your head in your net.
Oh yeah, I've been there. No bueno, to say the least.
All right, Portland.
Oh, what a pass!
Now has a game reset here. Good pass, turned aside. Slum playing the patient game here. Spidey will put this one back into the Atlanta quarter. This one coming down in front of the net. Manifest turning it aside. Off the sidewall, crossing it mid, looking for Bootz. Bootz is backwards, gets called up by Stroud, and turned up onto the Portland net. This is empty. It should just be in. Slum trying to steal it.
My God.
In the process. A risky move coming by Slum Lord himself.
Hey, as long as the double commit works, that's what matters. But hey, Slum, my boy, take your time there, fam. Don't give me a heart attack.
The most awkward goal steal in the books, I'd say, that almost saved it. That would have been tragic.
Yeah.
2-1 Portland.
Made that play a lot sweatier than it was to begin with.
Stroud's going to leave it for Bootz. Smart play. Bootz will follow up his touch. Spidey a little bit quicker, though. Pounding this one back up in the Atlanta end. And now we're back into the Portland end, and Bootz is still down here. Open net right off the backboard and crossed. Manifest. Leaving the ball. Slum. Coming up, trying to take an early 50. Stroud plays the patient game quite well. Kind of back and forth here at midfield.
Yeah, Doctor's right now playing a very solid third man. As I think he's been the one to save Portland on countless occasions so far. And as he said, what a shot. That was almost perfect fake, but I don't know if it was supposed to be a fake.
The tactical fake and a demo coming in almost got the Journey a goal there. I think a shot might have been a bit more effective than the fake, but it was a great play by the Journey. Slum trying to keep this one in the corner. Spidey will come in and bail him out as I think he ran out of boost and was an astronaut falling back down from the stratosphere. Slum will have to take a 50. Right now. Yeah, they're getting trapped in their end right now, as you say. just stolen up all their boost here.
But at the same time, Portland's playing very solid defense. As I say that, of course. Okay. I thought it was going to be instant karma.
Good counterattack here by the Journey. That one turned aside at the near post. Slum crossing it. Drewskii going for the double pinch here. Manifest will leave it down.
Oh, Spidey.
Journey. Oh, and it actually goes in. I didn't think that one was on. 3-1 Portland.
I thought it was another post one too, but Spidey just being a little bit quicker and beating that last defender. Very great play coming out from Spidey.
Yeah, he slots it in the near post. 48 seconds left. The Journey looking strong here in game 1. Doc will have to take control of this one, but Stroud's already on the wall. He kind of overshoots the ball just by a hair. Manifest. Tactical whiff here, making the Journey panic in front of their net. Big clear coming in, though. It's a 3-on-1 attack by the Journey. Doc will have to backtrack, though. Good dribbling coming in by the Atlanta.
A little awkward.
Knocked upfield. Bootz is coming in. Throws a changeup on net and saved by Spidey. Another shot. This won't be crossbar down. Can Bootz read it? He just misses that one.
Whew.
9 seconds remaining. Atlanta trying to get a little momentum shift into game 2, because I'd say this one's about wrapped up now. Dying seconds of the game. Doc crossing it over. Coming down right in front. Spidey will follow it up, and it is off the post.
I was about to say, he hit that a really great read earlier and just missed that. Unfortunate. It happens. Hey, it's Rocket League. You never know what's going to come.
All right. Game 1 in the books there. What were we looking at there, Sully?
Honestly, just really great play coming out from Portland. I think their record is probably super surprising to this Atlanta team. They weren't expecting. Got a private match reset. They just weren't expecting this Portland team to do that. I think Portland came out firing, guns blazing, and honestly, like, it was an onslaught. Those first 30 seconds to a minute, I think all the pressure was in Portland's favor. And then their defense was super strong. Like, they were boost starved countless times, and they just had really solid rotations, and whatever training they've been doing recently has worked out.
Yeah, the Journey looking strong with this new team transition. As you said, a lot of changes have come into the squad since week 1. Totally different team on paper pretty well, but 8 shots to 6 in favor of Portland game 1. Kind of goes to show as they won 3-1. So let's see what game 2 will have in store for us, as Atlanta, that 4-0 record, they're not going to be going down very easily here, if I had to guess.
I'm pretty sure it's the Mac team that had the 4-0 record. It might have been the Fettuccine team, now that I say that. Oh.
Yeah, maybe. I know the Fettuccine is undefeated, as you said, so maybe both are. But now I'm curious. We might have to check this after the break.
I may be completely wrong about that.
As we say that, though, Bootz just dusting Spidey on the kickoff completely. 1-0 Atlanta, starting it off 1 second in the game. You know, if you want to make a difference in the next game, that's how you do it. Starting it off 1 second into the game.
Oh.
As I say that, Portland trying to even this up, but a little bit of a weak shot coming in by Doc. And he's going to have another chance here, but he's got no boost in the tank. And Spidey fires it wide. Yes. Slum coming in. This one coming down. Can Spidey read it? Turned aside by Stroud, and Doc will fire it across. Oh, I'm not sure. I think he was trying to back off, but it still works out. Game reset. Doc burying that one for the Journey.
Dang, Portland just had so many chances back to back. I guess it was just due time until they were going to score. Holy.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if Doc was trying to pull off and leave it for Slum, but he kind of hit it into Slum, so hey, you know, it all works out. Kickoff lost, and, you know, you got to be careful. I'm not sure. Maybe it was just unfortunate went behind the cheater, or they didn't cheat. Yeah, they just went behind the cheater. Unfortunate. But Bootz himself, the captain, the man, pulling Atlanta ahead with his second goal of the game here.
Yeah, he's not happy after that game 1 defeat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Slum.
And as we say that,
all right, kick-up simulator here, Sully.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even see what happened. Oh, manifest. Unfortunate.
I can't relate there. The old double jump off to the side. Unfortunate.
Oh,
and
I definitely can. I definitely can.
So 2-2, another game reset here. I mean, it's been an onslaught of goals here in the first 35 seconds. And, you know, I think the players, they just got to turn down the speed a little bit. Everybody's a little amped up here, going a little bit too fast. Spidey gets the boost, leaves the ball. Atlanta will try and break it at the end. Fires a floater on net, turned aside. A little bit of a overcommitment here, maybe by Portland. They're all getting bunched up in the corner. Hopefully they don't get punished here. The old bump your teammate into the ball action here almost works out in favor of Atlanta.
Uh-oh.
Doc by himself here on a 2v1, it looks like. This could be bad for the journey, but hey, he stands strong and gets out of his end here. A lot of boost to work with.
Yeah, honestly, great defense from Doc in general this entire series so far. I noticed that in game 1 as well.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to panic when he's by himself, as he's been left by himself quite a few times, and he's just stood strong. And as I say that, again, no panic there. He just leaves the ball. He knows Slum's there.
Perfect. Oh!
And Slum. And the background. There's Doc again. 3-2 Portland.
He's everywhere tonight. Offense, defense, wherever you need him, he'll be there.
I didn't even see him as I was so focused on trying to see if Slum was going for the quick shot or the bump, and then it just hit the post and Doc was there.
Yeah, just being a complete rock for this Portland team right now. It's a great pickup by this Macaroni team.
Stroud firing a shot on after the kickoff. Turned aside. Nice defense by Slum. Goes off the crossbar. Comes back to the net. Doc will pound it over. Right over Stroud, though, as he fires it just wide. Bootz off the sidewall. And this one could be an overcommitment by the Pandas. The counterattack, and it is going to go into the open net. And Doc, a hat trick, Sully. 4 shots, 3 goals.
And in 2 minutes, nevertheless, we've had 6 goals.
This is a completely different game than game 1.
All offense, no defense. Oh,
they're the most exciting games of Rocket League when it's just goal after goal. So let's see if this will keep on going as Bootz firing one off the ceiling, slowly dropping. Spidey gets a little bit of a touch, but not the greatest as it's still in front of the net here. He's left by himself. He'll have to buy some time. Gets the boost.
Oh,
trying.
Honestly, great.
He's gonna just carry this one. Doc will bail him out. He sees the danger. Stroud dunking Slum at midfield. Manifest waiting out Spidey. Moves it up. Bootz is there. Does he beat Doc? He cannot. Doc will have a chance here as Manifest is just respawning. Ooh. And the unfortunate touch by the Pandas come right into Spidey's lap for a 5-2 lead.
Wow. This offense is something to be reckoned with right now. They're just reading everything Atlanta's doing. I don't... Nothing else to it. I think Portland's just playing faster, stronger, quicker, everything. Manifest
winning the kickoff. Slum, it came back so quick, he ended up missing the boost. So he's going to go back and get the boost, but he leaves the ball. Turned aside to Spidey. Probably a good thing he actually ended up missing that one. Yeah. Manifest quickly hitting it straight down off the ceiling, and the Pandas rushing in. They're playing all offense, and it pays off here. No, it doesn't. It hits the post. I thought that one was in.
It probably should have been. I feel like if that was Portland, it would have gone.
Great save coming in by Slum. And the Pandas' onslaught attack continues here. And the defense of Portland standing strong. I don't know how that one stayed out.
Oh my gosh.
Bootz taking a 50. A little bit of a bump on Manifest. The ball's just sitting at midfield. Stroud has to rush there, but gets dunked. The ball's still at mid. Shipped all the way down. The players are playing out of their minds right now.
Yeah, Slum all alone. Oh.
Manifest double commit by Portland, but not too bad. And followed up with another double commit. At least you got to stay consistent here. Spidey, 50 in the corner. Manifest will come out. Slum gets beaten here. Bootz makes one touch down into the corner. Oh. And a shot fired just wide. Manifest will try and be there. Slum easily turns this one out of the net. He's got no boost to work with here, so he's going to buy a lot of time and try and get this one in front. Nine shots. What
were you about to say?
9 shots in favor of Portland right now. Wow. 7 by the Pandas. And as I say, this could end off in a goal, and he fires it off the post. It was a pass.
Yeah, he wanted the assist. He He didn't want to be too greedy. He's like, oh, hey, you shot it. It's all fair that it goes back to you.
You know, a regular shot probably would have been a bit more effective there by Spidey, but he wanted to make it look cool and did the old Matrix upside down and ended up missing it because of it. But
you're up 3 goals. You can't blame you. You know, get a little flashy with it.
Yeah, they're feeling comfortable right now. They're going for stuff. Looks like I would say that they will be going up 2 games to none after this one. And as I say that, Doc bearing, I think this is his 4th goal.
Wow.
Just an absolute missile to the near post, beating Bootz.
Doc just having an outstanding game so far, and honestly, outstanding series in general. Holy, I'm at a loss for words.
Manifest. We'll try and follow this one up. He doesn't quite get the wave dash he needed. He's sporting the Panda Bear on top of his car, too. You gotta give him props for that. Spidey. To Slum. To Doc. Can't quite reach it. They gotta be careful here. Counterattack goal could ensue, but I mean, 20 seconds left. This game is pretty much a wrap. At this point, if you're Bootz, you gotta be talking to your squad in the locker room. What do we gotta change going into the game 3? We can't be getting 3-0'd here.
And honestly, as far as Atlanta goes, I don't really know what else you can really change. I think you've unfortunately had a few shots that have just barely missed their target, and then Portland's defense has just been out of their world with some pre-jumps and just backboard reads. At the way they're playing, they could take on some NCS teams right now.
Yeah, they're looking pretty good right now. I'm gonna pull up.
Pull up those standings.
Here.
Yeah. I may have been completely wrong with that.
Atlanta, they're doing pretty good. They're 3-1, 11 points. So I mean, they're not 4-0, but they're the next best thing to 4-0. So.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing it's the Fettuccine team that I saw that was.
Yeah, the Fettuccine team definitely is 4-0. So I mean, hey, 3-1's pretty good too, though. So these guys are looking fantastic coming into this one as well.
Yeah, but it just shows how much. I was about to join Portland. I'm just used to that. I see the name, I automatically click. You know.
All right, Portland. This is game 3. They're up 2-0, looking for the sweep, the full points, which they need, as they've had a little bit of a bumpy start to the ceiling or the season, and this one going just wide. But yeah, a sweep would do them wonders here to get them back in the division race for the playoffs.
Updating the overlay. I forgot to.
Slum trying to get the dunk here. 2 guys in net. It almost works out. 30 seconds in. At least we didn't start this one off the way we did last time with a 1-second goal.
It was like 4 goals in 10 seconds.
It was a complete, just utter onslaught of offense last game for both teams. They forgot where their defense was. Manifest. We'll leave this one to Bootz. Bootz gets a big clear. Doc's by himself again. See if he can stand strong. He gets dunked. This one is actually on net and hits the bottom of the crossbar down. Doc, can he read it? He does. This one's off the crossbar. Portland can follow this up. Oh my. Turned aside by Bootz.
A read by Doc. I don't want to jinx him, but he's having a great series so far.
Yeah, he is really feeling himself right now. This one's shot. Turned aside again. Just big clears coming in by Atlanta. You know, they're getting it out of the net here, but not a lot of possession. If they start to regain possession here, it could be a different story. But as I say that, right in front of the net, and Bootz buries it. The T-Rex comes out of the net. That signals goal 1 for Atlanta.
Oh, no. I think Slum just a little boost starved. I don't really know what happened. Just could not read that bounce off the backboard. And luckily for Atlanta, they finally found that 1-goal lead that they've been looking for. Although they did have that last game as well.
That is true. Atlanta came out winning 1-0 off the rip last game, but let's see if they can hang on to this as Bootz the pre-jump dunk. Doesn't quite happen, but I mean, it sends off to the sidewall. Manifest can't quite read it. Spidey probably should have took possession, but will fire it down and hits the back of Stroud's car. Doc, this guy's dangerous. You can't let him take a shot here, and the redirect by Slum. Oh, Portland's even throwing the bodies out now, but they're overcommitting a hair.
Oh, and demoed.
Return fire by the Pandas here. Bootz calling him off. Great call off here. Drops it near post. Dunked Spidey. Last man back. Loses the 50. This could be goal, but they can't quite get there in time.
Portland again just being very patient on defense.
Oh no, Ken Bootz. Yeah, he's got lots of time actually. I thought that was just going to go in. Bootz, no panic at all in the man. He's seen it. He's a veteran on the field. This one. Manifest comes out of nowhere, but Spidey trying to get this one out of the zone, and no one's in net for Portland. Burnt down, and Bootz can't read the bounce.
Oh. Manifest just had all the time in the world and shot on the post, unfortunately for him. Oh.
Atlanta is just definitely playing a lot more aggressively right now, as we've seen compared to the last 2 games. They do not want to get swept right now, so Portland will have to be careful. As I say that, a pretty good shot by Slum, but right at Bootz, though. Portland, I don't think anybody's back right now. And Spidey almost ends up own-goaling it, and it comes down in front. Everybody's in the crease.
Wow.
And this one is on target, but Bootz should be there, and he does. A great epic save coming in by the captain himself.
That was a great counterattack coming out from Portland, right off of defense. Oh.
Yeah, this game's pretty similar, Sully, to game 2. I'm noticing it's basically all offense. They're forgetting about defense. It's counterattack after counterattack. And, one of these teams is going to get caught.
And I guess the defense is working out so far, considering the lack of goals compared to the last game.
Yeah. Spidey bounces this one off the back corner. Centers out to Slum. But as I said, they got to be careful here. And Doc will cut it off smartly. That could have been
fake.
Tactical fake. Bootz cuts it off. Fires it up to Manifest. A banger of a pass coming down. There's no way he can read that with 0 boost, though.
Oh, unfortunate double touch by Spidey.
Doc to Spidey as he pre-flips the bottom of his car into it. Slum will be last. Tries to fire it up. Problem with that is he was still last man. Spidey gets dunked by Stroud. This one will come off the backboard. Slum can't get the read. I don't think Manifest realized he was going to miss. This one coming out. Great pressure here by the Pandas. Manifest looking for a 50 on Spidey. Spidey will just leave it. Kind of confused him, so it worked out pretty good. Centering a good flick off the wall, and Doc can't read it. Portland getting trapped in their zone right now. We've been in here for about 40 seconds, and I was about to say, you need to get this out. You've been in too long in your zone. And a boomer of a shot, 117 mooses an hour into the back of the Portland goal.
And Spidey right there just leaving a little too quickly. I think he actually could have been the one to bail out Slum in that situation. I don't know what kind of boost Slum was packing right then, but obviously wasn't enough to help him in that situation.
2-0 Atlanta, 28 seconds left. The game is definitely not over, but it's looking grim for the sweep for Portland. They need a quick goal if they want to tie this up. So let's see if they can get the possession out of their end, but they're still stuck here since the last goal. They've just been in their end for over a minute. Doc gets the clear they needed about a minute ago, and I think it's a little too late, Sully.
Yeah, I think a little bit of overconfidence coming out from Portland this game. A little bit on top of each other, and their defense just wasn't as solid, unfortunately. But that just goes to show that Atlanta was finally able to put those shots and pretty much have perfect placement to get past this Portland defense. I don't really know if there's much else they could have done to beat them the way they were playing those first 2 games.
Yeah, they outshot Portland for the first game as a notable stat line, 9 shots to 7, and 2 goals to show for it. So, I mean, Portland did have 7 shots, so they were trying, but it was just that bottom half of the game where they got stuck in their zone for quite a while that, I mean, you got good defense, but how long can your defense stand when those cracks start to splinter, and eventually there'll be a hole chiseled away. So, game 4, as we are 2-1 right now in favor of Portland, and Portland can still squeeze out of this with full points. The sweep doesn't really matter that they lost it. It helps a little bit with tiebreakers and such, but Portland's still in line to get 4 points as we are still on match point here.
And Portland just needs to go back to the basics, really get back to what they were doing in games 1 and 2 and try to recreate that 7-2 victory.
Couldn't have said it better myself. They got to find what they were doing in game 2 in particular. And even 1. Just go back to the basics. Remember what we did. And as I say that, a big clear coming in by Manifest with Spidey's right there. We're right back into the Atlanta, and that was actually on net. No way! It comes into Bootz's car. Oh, that is an unfortunate play. Oh, you got to feel bad for the Atlanta players, as Stroud was trying to put it in the corner, and Bootz, he was trying to get out of the way. I think he just panic flipped, and it just goes into their own net.
Oh no, that's so unfortunate.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. That is just one of those moments where you got to take a deep breath and say, it happens. Big 50 coming in here. Slum gets beat to the ball. This one's going to roll into the Portland corner. Doc will buy some time for good rotations. Perfectly by Doc. And Spidey beats everybody. Bootz will be last man. He's going to try and cut Spidey. He's quicker than a spider. Slum. Doc, beautiful touch, and he's going for the... He didn't need to. What a pass by Slum. Doc burying a shot.
Put it on a platter. Oh, my.
What a touch. Just perfectly off the back spoiler. Right to Doc. Right on the bumper.
He almost got the demo, too. Not that he really needed to, because that was a perfect shot coming out from Doc as well.
2-0 Portland. Manifest. Moving up the field. Bootz up with him. This one's on net. It hits the corner, and it's going to trickle in. 2-1 Portland. Stroud gets credit for the goal, but what a play.
Yeah, I guess Spidey must have thought it was... I don't know, barely flipping out of it. Unfortunate, but great play from Atlanta, putting on the pressure right there. Pretty much all three of their players were in Portland's box on that play. Oh no!
Oh, we're seeing reminiscence of the other game as Slum beating. Was it just a?
Was it Manifest again?
There's my replay.
Oh no, it was Manifest again.
Yeah, you know. Sometimes when you try them fast kickoffs, you get that double jump, and it was Manifest again. Unfortunately, double jumping.
Yeah, and hey, shout out to Slum. I guess he's doing something right with his kickoffs.
Yeah, he's been credited with a couple. He's been reading them quite well here. Bootz trying to keep this in the zone. They need 2 goals to try and bring this to game 5. Good flick. Turned aside and still just floating up there. Spidey. This one's shot on net. Doc's a little awkward. We'll fire it back. Bootz is there, though. Lots of shots coming in on the Portland net, but not really good quality ones. As I say that, a little bit of a... I'm not sure where the rest of the Portland team was there on that play. Let's take a peek. Spidey doesn't read it, or he gets dunked, actually, sorry. Doc was just respawning off the demo, and Slum was upfield.
Yeah, he's committing a little bit. Yeah, unfortunate for Spidey. Just the 50 just did not go in their favor, and Atlanta was right there to pounce.
3-2, so Atlanta again trying to claw back into this, and I was looking at the scoreboard, and when I came out, I thought I disconnected for a second. I wasn't sure what was happening.
A little bit of stall and nobody cheating. That's all. Oh, wow.
Bootz, amazing touch coming in there, cut off well by Spidey. That was a great touch.
Yeah, really.
And Bootz again, he is looking dangerous right now. He's clawing at the clutches of Portland here, and Spidey upfield for some reason and almost redirects it into the net. That could have been a good play. They're getting a little anxious here with a 1-goal lead, and that's what happens, you know. They're getting a little overconfident against Sully.
Yeah, Slum and Spidey both going up for that one pass upfield, and after that, just could not get in a good spot on defense for Portland.
They were playing so smart in game 1 and 2, and then, yeah, they just got really amped up, I think. So they're going for these crazy on acrobatic, like different kind of touches and different things they weren't going for before, and it's kind of showing. But as I said, Slum, oh my! Speaking of acrobatic, let's take another look at this one. Look at this touch he gets down behind Stroud, and he actually gets pool shotted. I thought he was going to touch the ball.
Yeah, he almost blocked Spidey in the process.
Portland getting back in front of this game before it gets out of control, and now they find themselves with another 1-goal lead.
Yeah, Portland just being relentless with their pressure.
And 2 Portland members up here again, and they actually kind of beat Bootz. Someone got demoed on the back end. It was Spidey. Slum still here, though. Touchdown, Manifest. Good save. Spidey's back from the demo. He's coming off the ceiling. Can't quite read that one. Manifest cuts it off quite well, too. 50-50. Portland trapping Atlanta into their zone now. 2 minutes remaining.
It's these situations that you just got to play super smart. Like, you want that security goal to give you a little bit of a secure blanket, as some people like to call it. But at the same time, you just got to play this smart, because you don't want to give up that one to the other team.
Exactly. And Slum firing this one into the bend of the ceiling, and it comes straight down into Spidey's lap, and someone got demoed in net.
What?
Slum taking out the goaltender, and that must have been a great call by Slum saying the demo, because Spidey caught it and he just trickled it in.
Super patient play.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. They're starting to pay attention a bit more of the positioning of their teammates, and they're getting rewarded for it.
Oh,
and Slum,
no.
oh no.
No,
I don't want to ask what happened
I don't
here.
want to know who it is. I don't want to know who it is. And the replay. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my.
Oh.
So Slum bearing another kickoff goal. That'll make it 6-3. And, you know, I thought potentially the way this reshaped out at 3-3, we were going to get a Game 5, but Portland does not want that to happen. Let's see if they could continue this. Spidey taking this all the way from his end and just kind of fires it into the net.
And we're back at a Game 2 type of story again. Or I guess not so the story, but scoreline for sure.
7-3 Portland, and
wow.
I mean, there's a minute and 33 left. There's probably some time, but the way Portland is firing back, it's gonna be tough for the Pandas to do this. Manifest misreading this. Bootz trying to play cautious and smart in the net as the last man, trying to defend that net, as that's what they've been having issues with all of a sudden. And Bootz will try and cut this off. He's trying to do everything himself here. He's up. Doc will beat him. Stroud overcommitting just a hair. Bootz trying to take Slum out in the back end here. 1 minute remaining here. Stroud firing it out. Oh, I don't think anybody's back. Doc just got back. I didn't think anybody was going to get there. Big save by Portland.
I just want to point out, I think it was like a minute 50 that it was 5-2. And that time, and then at 1:30 or something, it was 7-3. So it was on goals.
It's just like the floodgates opened up on the scoreboard. That is a good point. They just kind of happened all of a sudden. Bootz playing a very defensive rollback. They're turning it aside. A good job by Bootz. Manifest getting beat to the ball. This one near post. Stroud will just wiggle this one into the corner, and Doc beating him. Bootz is last man. Two offensive players up against one defensive player, but Bootz comes out on the better half. 50-50. Slum throwing that body around. He's being a little bit of a reckless person out there against the Atlanta squad. Slum acrobatic 50-50 in 1 second.
Yeah.
You know, I thought I hit the ground, but we're still up. Rule 1 or 2, depending who you are. And that one hits the ground, and that signals game. 3-1 Portland as they get full points tonight in their showing against the Atlanta Pandas.
Wow. Oh my. Yeah, just a great showing from Portland tonight. They really brought their A game. And I don't even know if this is their A roster, but the way they played tonight sure seemed like it.
What a showing by both teams, and Portland looking to get themselves back into the playoff run. And if there was a way to do it, it was that way.
Yeah, wow. I'm at a loss for words of how good they played tonight, and I scrimmed them to help warm up, so I like to take credit for it. Okay. Just shout out to the Portland players for really bringing their all tonight, and shout out to Chance for really turning this team around. I think they were, what was it, like 1-2 or 1-1 when he took over? 1-2 maybe?
I think it was 1-2.
Yeah, so back-to-back dubs for the new El Capitan. Yeah.
All right. Thanks everybody for watching.